ladies and gentlemen. Today we are bringing you our top 5 most anticipated board games of 2021 again. Why again? We'll explain it right after this intro.
Vincent, get back here this instant! Oh, Vincent!
Thank you. Oh, I love you too. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so here's the deal. You're probably asking yourself, Mark, Brittany, why another top 5 most anticipated? You just did a top 5 most anticipated like a week ago? Why again? Why more? How many top 5s do you have? Why not just make a top 10? Well, let me try to answer your questions as best I can. Here you go. Our last top 5 most anticipated games landed in the realm of mostly CMON games. Now, 3 were specifically CMON. The 4th one, I don't want to ruin it if you haven't watched that video. The 4th one, although was a CMON game, it's not because it was CMON, specifically why it got its place. But you know what? Watch the video, you'll understand. So here's the thing. We, both of us, have been receiving messages, both comments on the video or direct messages of people saying, hey, a lot of CMON games on there. But we weren't trying to favor CMON. It's just,
We really like their games.
and it lines up with the kind of people we are. And when we did the first video, we were like, we're not going to take them out because that wouldn't be fair to CMON because those are the games we're most excited about. But we had a ton of games we were most excited about. And it was hard. We kind of had this negotiation. Brittany had her list, I had my list, and we're like, okay, let's negotiate and whittle down our top 5. And we did, and that's what the other video was. But this time we decided, okay, you know what? If there are some people that were a little put off by the fact there was so much CMON games, we are bringing you a top 5 most anticipated of 2021 free of any CMON games. There is not a single CMON game on this list. Not that we don't love CMON, and we are not reneging on our previous video.
This is just part 2.
This is just part 2. This is the other stuff. And you know, really, we label these 5 to 1, but they're all like ones. We're just excited to get them all because there's so many good ones to come. But you know what? I've rambled plenty. Let's start with our most anticipated games for 2021. And let's start with number 5. Oh, and I'd like to bring a caveat to this entire list is these are Kickstarters that should be coming out in 2021, but you know, it's a Kickstarter. It's possible we won't see it till 2023. I'm talking to you, Street Fighter Miniatures game, whatever it was called. I think I backed that like 2 years ago. Anyways, our number 5 is Brittany?
Sniper Elite, the board game.
That's right, Sniper Elite, the board game. Now, here's the thing. Brittany isn't a Sniper Elite person, as in I love the video games. Sniper Elite 3 and 4, I just crushed them. Like I got all the, it's a video game, and I got all the season content, and I went through all of it. I love the Sniper Elite series. Now, on the video game, you basically play a sniper sneaking around and shooting people from a distance, which is fun. And that's what the board game's trying to get across. But here's the thing. Since Brittany isn't a Sniper Elite person, I kind of talked her into this one. I was trying to get her excited about it like I'm excited about it so that we can love it together. Because Sniper Elite wasn't on Brittany's list, but it is on mine because I loved the video game. And the board game is a hidden movement game where one player, probably going to be me, playing the sniper, sneaks around trying to finish their objectives, trying not to make noise. So it's one of those hidden movement games. So my piece wouldn't be on the board. And then up to 2 other players, because what's weird is this game is 3 players. It caps out at 3.
Oh, okay.
So there's 2 other factions, or I forgot what they're called, but they're trying to hunt you down. So you're trying to sneak in there and avoid capture and complete your objective, and you can snipe people. And the farther you snipe them from, the bigger the risk. So people can I guess find you out, or you can I can't remember exactly what the negative thing is, but it's riskier the further you shoot away. And the idea of sneaking around, because I love hidden hidden movement games. I love being the person that's being chased. And I love the sniper-iness of Sniper Elite. So you combine those two, and I was sold. I was like, game on, I'm on there. And I believe Quackalope did a video for it too, and he also had me sold. Brittany, what do you think? Sniper Elite, I've convinced you.
Sure.
Tell me, what was it? What was the factor?
So when you first showed me the game, it looked like a very nice game. In regards to the minis look great, the art on the board looked good.
The art on the board. The art on the board.
Sorry, the art on the board looked good. I like the fact that it's hidden movement. We really like hidden movement games. I like games like Letters to Whitechapel, Dracula. So that was instinctively for me a pull in.
And this works out as a couple because like
I like to hunt you.
Yeah, she likes to be the hunter and I like to be the huntee. Is that right? Yeah, I like to be chased. And mind you, I get cocky sometimes. That gets me caught or gets me in trouble. But she's good. She's good. So I get cocky and I shouldn't be, because she's good. I
catch you.
I gotta be on my game. So I am very much looking forward to playing Sniper Elite with you in 2021. All right, Britt, let's head. And you know what? Not a CMON game, and it had minis.
They're really nice minis.
Yeah. So let's go to our number 4. Let's figure out what that is. All right, now our number 4 is weird, right? Because it's a bit of a cheat, because it's actually like 2 games, but that's because the Kickstarter gave us two games. But I'm gonna receive it as one in one box, so I look at it as one thing with 2 different experiences. They're 2 different games, so we're cheating a little bit. But here's the thing: we're both excited about this Kickstarter. But Brittany's more excited over one element, and I'm more excited about the other element. But this game, unlike Sniper Elite, wasn't really on my radar at first until Brittany brought it to my attention, because Brittany is a fan of the original. And you must be wondering, what is it?
What is it?
Okay, Brittany, tell them, what is our number 4?
Dinosaur World and Dinosaur Roarin' Right.
I have a hard time saying that. Dinosaur Roarin' Right.
Roarin' Right.
Anyways, so here's the thing. Yeah, those are 2 different games. It's one Kickstarter, 2 different games. Brittany, from the first time she played Dinosaur Island, she was sold, and she was like, "Oh my god, I love this game!" Blah 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 blah. And so I was like, "Okay, well, I really want to play, but we haven't had a chance for me to play it. She's played it, but I haven't had a chance to sit down and play it." But we really like roll and writes, so I was like, "Well, I really want to try that game." And I've been on this roll and write kick, and so I was like, "Oh well, I'm game. If it's got a roll and write that comes with the Kickstarter, I'm done." And you like Dinosaur Island, so let's get Dinosaur World. So what is it you liked about Dinosaur Island that brought your attention to Dinosaur World?
So originally it was the colors. So I was instantly attracted to the game because of the art style, which is usually my thing. So really like the color, but I love worker placement games. When I think about, playing video games back in the day, I really liked theme park kind of games, and this kind of made
like Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Yeah, like I loved those types of games. So when I heard that was kind of like the idea of the game where you're, making dinosaurs and building your theme park and then having
people get eaten, don't they?
They can. Yep, they can get eaten. So I just like the whole theme of it all. And then we went to a board game camp, and someone had taught it to me there, and I was instantly in love with it. And we unfortunately haven't played it since, but I still can't stop thinking about it.
Here's the thing: is we have Dinosaur Island on our shelf of shame. It has never been opened,
and
we got the last Dinosaur Island Kickstarter, so we got everything. So it came with the expansions and the solo mode and all that stuff, and we've never opened it. And so Brittany's played, but she never played our copy. Anyways, so Dinosaur World and Dinosaur Roar and Right is our number 4. Again, it's a bit of a cheat, but Brittany got me on board, but it's the one Kickstarter we are excited for. If I had to pick one, I would probably go with the Roar and Right, and Brittany's told me she would go with the Dinosaur World. Anyways, so we decided to combo those 2, so it's a little bit of a cheat. But you know what is not a cheat? Is our number 3. Let's see what it is.
Eon Trespass Odyssey.
You know what? I'm not a fan of the title. It's
a tongue twister.
But the art is
beautiful.
amazeballs. It is amazeballs. And you know what? I remember watching that Kickstarter video, and it was just gorgeous.
Within
what they did,
seconds.
the parallaxing art.
Yeah.
It was great. But we didn't buy it just for the art. Well, not just
I did.
for the art. And it's not. That's not why we're anticipating it. It is a big old campaign with like a huge narrative that's cooperative, and we're really getting into those right now. But here's the thing, there's only so many of those you can do at the moment. Like right now we're playing Etherfields. Like both of us we're going through Etherfields right now, but we were also going through Tainted Grail and Jaws of the Lion, and you can't do them all at the same time. It's just a storytelling mess. So that's the thing, although we are so excited for these heavy narrative campaigns, it's hard for us to get to them. So although it is one of our most anticipated games for 2021, we probably won't play it until 2022.
Or 3.
Or 3. Very, very possibly 3. So Brittany, what is it about Eon's Trespass that's got your trespasses for?
So,
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Just going back to your comment about the Kickstarter video, the narrative just for that video kind of sucked me into it, and now I'm excited to know that the campaign is just narrative heavy.
So you were sold at the trailer.
I was sold at the trailer. And then the fact that it was cooperative, I really like that too, because although we play cooperative games, we play more competitive games.
Yeah.
So it's an opportunity for us to have something out that's on the table all the time that we can just, do an hour here and there that we could just leave on one of our tables, which is really nice.
With the way 2021 is shaping up, we got to figure out a place to have a table that's just like our ongoing story table.
Yeah.
And then we can play everything else on another table and then go there.
Yeah.
Because I find like Eon is going to be a large game. And that's the thing, if you're the kind of person that likes a big, meaty story and you like cool minis and you like going together to take on like these Titans, I can't remember what they're called. The Titans, are they Titans? Primordials, big, nasty creatures, and then you got to take them on. So if that's the kind of thing you like, which we do, we like killing things, and we like being frightened by like, oh my god, this thing's gonna kill us, but then we work out together and we get it, and we're like, yeah, high five. I know better than actually try to get a high five from you. I've been rejected in a few other videos before. So if you like a heavy narrative game, check out or keep an eye on Eon Trespass Odyssey. All right, Brittany, let's do our number 2. Ready? Let's bring it. Sleeping Gods.
This game looks really cool. It has like this atlas or book system.
Yeah,
it's like a choose your own adventure.
Yeah. Well, because the atlas is what you play on. Kind of like Jaws of the Lion is a similar deal, right?
Yeah.
Except Jaws of the Lion is more like, this is your map, and you flip over to a map page, which is really great for getting things to the table.
Yeah.
But in Sleeping Gods, it's more like a big world map, and you sail around.
It's almost like an open world.
Yeah, it's an open world. You can go. I think you can go wherever you want to go, and then there's all these numbers, and they actually allow you to go into places that are too like high level for you.
Yeah, and
so
then you have to learn.
Yeah, so you can make a mistake, and you'll die, and then you have to come back. From what I've heard, you're gonna die quite a bit in Sleeping Gods, but we love that choose your own adventure.
Yep, and
we love that.
And then supposedly with this game, you get to customize your own crew, which I think is
I think
really
your crew is like
cool.
8 people or something you get.
Yeah, and then you get to kind of just, choose different abilities and things for your crew, which is cool.
The artwork in this game, like I love that cover where it's got the monster coming out underneath the ship and like, it kind of reminds me of like children's storybooks that you get in the library. Like as a child, I was never really impressed with the artwork myself. It was like colorful and painty and it was good. But as an adult, I look back and I was like, oh, that has a certain class or a certain element to storytelling that it like comes imbued in that art style, which I really like. So if you guys like choose your own adventure, and this game isn't filled with like minis everywhere. It's like cards and like standees. I think it's got one standee at least, which is the boat. But yeah, it looks like a storybook, and you're partaking in the storybook. So if you like choose your own adventures and you just want big ones, because like we play the adventure games, we love those, but we rip through those in like 2 or 3 hours and like
But they also have like a linear path in a lot of ways.
Yes.
Because like you get this and this can go to here and
You're talking about the adventure games.
the adventure games.
Yeah.
Whereas this game is like I see this island over here and I want to go there first, and then I'm going to go to this market over here because I feel like it.
And I gotta say, I'm excited about seeing all those numbers. Like, if you look at the book, the maps, there's numbers everywhere. So you're like, I want to go check out what's at 23, and then you read that story and like, ooh, and something happens. And then you go to like, I want to read 506, ooh, something happens. And then you go to 14, you're like, dead. Some monster came out of the ocean. It was just like. Now those are all guesses. We've actually never played the game. We are just very excited to give it a go. Now, I think we're gonna jump to our number one.
Yeah. Which
Now,
I'm so excited for.
Number one, and this number one is actually, I think, is in the right place. I know we said like they're all kind of like number ones, but this number one is in the right place for a very specific reason that really put it over the top for us. Our number one is Oathsworn into the Deep Wood. That's right. And if you couldn't make it out, that was Oathsworn into the Deep Wood. Now, Oathsworn's interesting because when I saw it on Kickstarter the first time, I was like, oh, this looks good. This looks good. It looks too good. It was a little pricey. I was like, I'm just gonna know, because I can go all in. I'm like a all in tier all the time. And I was just like, I backed so many games, I just gotta know. And I just said no. And I actually walked away. I just put it on my mind.
And I was proud of you for doing that.
And then I got a phone call.
Until I saw the game.
And then I got a phone call. And a phone call was a good friend of ours. Sam, if you're listening, this is your fault. He called us and he was like, did you see Oathsworn? I'm like, yep, I saw it. He's like, you backed it, right? I was like, no. He's like, what do you mean you didn't back it? Have you seen this? And he's like, it's got this and it's got that and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, it's fine. I'm on my app, get the Kickstarter app, and like, purchased all the way in. And Brittany's sitting there like, what's happening? I'm like, I think we just dropped $400 or whatever. I don't remember how much it was. But it was just like, we just got a new board game. Just let it go. This is Sam's fault. Sam, it's your fault we got Oathsworn. And we thank you, because...
Now we're really excited.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I backed that one. Brittany had no idea what it was. And then I was like, by the way, this is what we backed. And then I showed her, and now she's all excited. Now, Brittany, what is it you like about Oathsworn? Oh, don't give the main part away. Don't give the main part
but that's what I'm most excited for.
Okay, all right, let's just go do it. What's the main part? What do you like?
It has an audio narrative to it.
Yeah, and here's the thing, because Oathsworn is another kind of choose your own adventure type of experience, except it's dark, right? Like Sleeping Gods comes off as like a lighter story element. People die, but this seems like dark. It's like you're fighting demons and just like the world looks like corrupt and being overrun by these creatures, and you are the Oathsworn. And then it's what I love about it, and what Brittany said is, it's got a what did you say, like
an audio narrative.
An audio narrative.
So someone's reading you the story, which is really great because then you get to experience the adventure just like I usually do when he reads it to me.
Because I much prefer being read to than doing the reading. But when it's always somebody at the table, it always kind of takes them out, and we just have to get the book and like, here, take the book.
Yeah.
But this, where we're just gonna have like an iPad or something beside, or our phones hooked up to stereo systems, and it's just like back to adventure games. We mentioned adventure games before, where there's an app for the adventure games where you just type the number of like, I'm gonna check out door number 333. You type that in and it says you open the door and there's a creak, and behind it it's a cat, and the cat has nothing to say. And that's the end of that. But it's a little more exciting than that. But that's what this is. So you make your choices, and instead of flipping through the big book and reading it, you can just I think you still have to flip through the big book to get your number. Yeah. But then I think you would just type in that number, or maybe you just flip through the app. I can't remember how the app works. But basically, you just trigger it on the app, and the app will read it to you.
Which is awesome.
I love that. And that's what put it over the top.
And then there was the envelopes and like these things.
It's got that legacy aspect.
Yeah, so you figure a mystery out, and then you open this thing, and you're like,
there's so many like cool like just minis hidden in that. We like minis, and there's tons of cool minis. Yeah. But all the hidden boxes. Excited. We all like opening hidden boxes, right? That's why we were like loving Betrayal Legacy.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, what's this? What's this? What's this? And this has got that. So it's got everything we are looking forward to. I would love to see Oathsworn on the Tebaru, actually.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Because it's got kind of like, it's already reading it to you. Just give me more. Give me more. I need more of that. Anyways, that Oathsworn is our number one, and that was, so here's our, and not a single CMON game, not a single.
Here's our part
CMON
2
game. This is
of our top 5.
most anticipated. All right, thank you guys for joining us again for another top 5 most anticipated games of 2021.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, and we will see you next week.
Bye!
See ya. Thanks for joining us. If you like this video and you want to see more, subscribe to our channel. It's the best way to keep up to date with everything we do here at Board Game Coffee. But if you want to see more right now, we got plenty of videos to choose from. And if that's not enough, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm Mark Maya, and this is Board Game Coffee. And remember, have fun, keep gaming, be social. See you next week.